Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew. Today, I will be reading from the r/EntitledPeople subreddit, so let's jump into it. Entitled parents angry I won't watch their house while they're away for free. So, a bit of background. I, 22-year-old male, moved out of my dad and stepmom, the entitled parents' house, 2 years ago. During the time I lived with them, I was told I had to watch my younger sibling, 2-year-old male at the beginning, 3-year-old male at the end, while they worked from home. This went on for 7 months, with me watching my sibling from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day while juggling college and job searching. During this time, they did not pay me at all and constantly harassed me if I didn't watch my sibling to their liking. During the day, I would play, read, and try to help educate my brother the best I could. But I had no experience with younger children, so it was difficult, but I tried my best. Since moving out and living an hour away in another state, my entitled parents have constantly asked me to come over to babysit and watch their house. This doesn't always work on my end due to work, and I always get a ration of shit from them. At this point, I'm at a breaking point. I was getting ready for bed when I received this message from my dad. "There a reason you're not going to watch the house over Thanksgiving? Because whatever it is, it better be worth the $800 it's going to cost me to board the dogs and get someone to clean the cat box and feed the fish. As much as you want to dictate the when and hows, I expect you to be there when I need you. Just like you expect me to be there when you need me. If there is a genuine reason, so be it. Also, I know your mom has COVID. That isn't something I expect you to keep from me, especially if you are going to see her. Not to mention that we actually care. I don't know at what point I became the target of your rebellion, but I think given our history, you should be more kind. I need an answer on watching the house, and if you're going to write me a paragraph, save it." Now, for some clarification, I haven't actually even visited my mom since she's had COVID. I don't even know where that came from, and I don't know why it's any of my dad's business. He also wants me to be there for him like he is with me, but he missed every major milestone in my life because he moved out of the state when my parents divorced and only recently moved back in 2019. Oh, and me house sitting for a week would also be unpaid. I don't mind doing things for family, but they've taken advantage of that every chance they've gotten for years. I just wish that he could respect that I have my own life as an adult and can't do everything for them at the drop of a hat. Edit. I'd like to address a couple points that were asked in a few posts to help with some more information. He bailed on you. Yes and no. He did move 2 states away after he and my mom got divorced when I was around 8 years old, but I still saw him once a month. They were good, but I never really felt like I formed a great relationship with him. $800 to board dogs? Where is he putting them? A 5-star hotel? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. The daycare my sibling goes to every day costs around my high school tuition yearly. Going no contact / little contact. This is a possibility. However, I love my little brother, and I want to be in his life. Stepmom is an enabler. Oof. I could write an entire post about her, but I'll keep it brief. She definitely eggs my dad on. To be honest, I get along with her worse than my dad. If I ever did anything to upset my brother or gave her an answer about him she didn't like, she acted like I abused him, which I of course never do. For example, she accused me of destroying my brother emotionally because I can't come over every week to see him. And we just don't know what to tell him when he asks about you. So we just say that if you wanted to come see him, you would. My dad was pretty stubborn before they got married, but his actions and my stepmom's actions have changed a lot since they got married and had my brother, and I know she had a hand in that behavior. The funny thing is, my stepmom and I actually used to get along pretty well, but not anymore. Are you financially dependent on them at all? Nope. I pay all of my own bills. This story honestly breaks my heart. It seems as though OP's dad and stepmom view the relationship with OP like a transaction. They feel like OP owes them free childcare and house sitting because they housed him while he was in college. Which is absolute bullshit if you ask me. If you view your children like a freeloading roommate, then you shouldn't have had children. Children are not a financial burden. Yes, they cost money, but that is a choice you make when you choose to become a parent. Your children technically don't owe you anything. Respect is earned. Honestly, if a younger brother wasn't in the equation, I would suggest to OP to cut off these asshats ASAP. But I understand what he's going through. I too, like OP, have younger siblings that I adore and love so dearly. So, my advice to OP is to be civil with your dad and stepmother until your brother is at an age where he is legally allowed to make his own decisions and is able to see things for how they truly are. Then he can decide on his own where he truly wants to be. Then, cut off your parents for good. They do not appreciate you, and I guarantee they will do the same crap to your brother. So just be there for him and take him in at a later date if need be. My aunt wants me to give her daughter my hair. For some background, I have been growing my hair for about 3 years now. My plan was to cut it off and donate it to children with cancer. There's a charity that makes the wigs for free. In a few weeks, my cousin is having her quinceañera party. My aunt called me and stated that she wants me to give my hair to my cousin so she can get it made into hair extensions because my cousin's hair didn't grow as long as they expected it to in time for her party, and that they wanted her to have long, pretty hair for the occasion. So she is saying that I should just give it to her since we're family and that I'd still be donating it to someone who needs it. Now I feel bad because I've been growing my hair this long to donate it to the children, but I'd also feel a little bad for not giving it to my cousin. The cousin still has hair, but the other children don't. There's a major difference between a girl going through a traumatic illness and needing/wanting a wig after she loses all her hair versus a girl who has all her hair who just wants to make her pre-existing hair longer for a party. OP, donate your hair to those who need it. She doesn't need it, and to be honest, it could just be her mom wanting it and not even her. Either way, it's a waste to donate your hair to make extensions that will probably be used for at most a month and won't be taken care of very well. If you donate your hair to make a wig for a child who wants/needs that hair, they will be extremely grateful and your donated hair will be properly taken care of. The choice is up to you. It's your hair. Your choice. Don't let them make you feel guilty for helping someone who actually needs your hair. Enough said. I love when the comments say absolutely everything I was thinking. To add on a bit, that is entitled people mentality though. They truly think that their superficial wants are the same things as needs. To think that your wants outweigh a sick child's needs though, that's a whole other level. But anyways, that is all for me today. I hope you enjoyed those two entitled people stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!